I'm glad you could come today, Samir.
Me too.
As you may know, we've got some important things to discuss today. Queen Karen has defeated me for the second time, and you for the first time.
I know, that was a hard fight, especially with two of them.
And that call the police power move that Queen Karen uses gets me every time. It got both of us.
Wait a minute. Police are supposed to be good, right?
Yeah, why?
And do you remember how the police officer that Queen Karen summoned looked?
Yeah, he didn't look normal. He looked hypnotized or something.
Exactly, so I was wondering if there might be a way to reverse the move. You know, make the police officer good and fight for us.
But how would we do that? How would that work?
I don't know, we should try to look up some information on how it can be done. After Marcus and Samir looked up how to reverse the call the police move.
Ugh, there was no useful information anywhere on the internet. We've been looking for over an hour.
Maybe we should try to check the local library. They may have a few books regarding superpowers. At the library.
We've been searching this place for over an hour. Did you find anything?
Actually, I did find a book that may have what we need.
Let's take a look and see what information it provides.
They read through the book for about half an hour and don't find any useful information. Then, they find this. I think this book is fairly new. It has some information on Queen Karen.
Well, that's surprising. She's a new supervillain. Let's see what it says.
It has some information on the call the police superpower. It says that little is known about this superpower, but that the call the police superpower is a type of hypnotism since the police officer is hypnotized. Hypnotisms are reversed by knocking it out of the victim.
But how are we going to do that? The police officer was so powerful.
Let's see, there were some tips earlier in the book that might actually be useful to us. Here it is. This is the section that gives helpful tips if you keep losing to a supervillain. It says here that if a supervillain and/or hypnotized person keeps defeating you, then your power may be lower than theirs. The best thing to do is to train and strengthen your powers so that by your next fight, your power will match theirs.
Well, I think we found our problem. We're gonna have to train hard before our next fight with Queen Karen.
Yeah, and hopefully next time, our power will match Queen Karen and Sheriff Sharon.
And the hypnotized police officer.
Yeah, his too. So Marcus and Samir trained every day for 2 weeks. After Marcus and Samir trained for 2 weeks. So, do you think we trained enough, Marcus?
Yeah, I think we've become much more powerful than we were 2 weeks ago. I think the time has come for us to face Queen Karen again. We should find her and fight her tomorrow.
But how will we find her?
I don't know. We should check social media often to see if we can find any clues on her whereabouts.
The next day.
Did you find any clues on Queen Karen's whereabouts?
I found a Twitter post on my phone, posted 5 minutes ago, from this girl at the park saying that Karen is trying to force her to leave the bench that she's sitting on, claiming that it's her bench. The Karen in the photo looks awfully familiar.
It's Queen Karen, isn't it?
Looks like it. Meanwhile, at the park.
This is my bench. Get off right now, or I'm calling the police.
I've told you countless times. This isn't your bench. It belongs to the park, so anybody can sit on it. Now leave me be.
That's it. I'm calling the police. Calling the police power, activate.
Hey! Stop right there, Queen Karen.
Yeah, stop tormenting that girl.
Well, if it isn't Hot Dog Man and his original Plotagon character friend. It's been a while.
That's because Super Samir and I have been training, and now we have enough power to stop you.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. We've been training as well, and Sheriff Sharon is joining me again. Also, you couldn't seem to handle my call the police power move.
Well, we know how to reverse it now, so we're ready for it.
That's impossible. My call the police power move cannot and has not been reversed. Let's see you try to reverse that move. Power move, call the police.
Power move, super slap.
Power move, forceful force choke.
That's impossible.
Both of you are under arrest. Go to the police car now.
We actually did it. We reversed the move.
Now the police officer is good again and is arresting Queen Karen and Sheriff Sharon.
Thank you too for saving me from those Karens. You are my heroes.
You're welcome!
Yeah, it's no problem.
You may have defeated me this time, but you know how supervillains are. They always come back. I will be back for my revenge, Marcus the Mighty and Super Samir.
I thought I told you to get in the police car.